That impact wasn't a near miss. It hit the external infrastructure directly. The main greenhouse pressure is bleeding out fast.
Still not sealing. Let's analyze the obstruction. The automated systems are useless here. The crane limb is completely jammed into the pipe. I need to cut it manually. Empty. The steel bars are gone. Standard tools won't bite into that crane arm. I need massive mass and density. I have to forge something raw. The living pod is going to freeze, but if the greenhouse dies, this entire habitat is a tomb anyway. The air inside the base is dropping below zero. I need to get onto that ridge before the battery banks sag. No turning back on this mended grid. If I drop this container out there, the greenhouse dies cold.
The atmosphere is thickening with impact dust. If visibility drops below 2 meters, finding the core will be a guess.
Radio check to an empty sky. Comms are clear. Air mix is stable. Time to find that iron ore.
The atmosphere is thickening with impact dust. If visibility drops below 2 meters, finding the core will be a guess.
The impact threw up enough metallic dust to scramble my navigation array. I'm tracking the crater by terrain markers alone.
The wind is turning. It's pulling a localized dust wall right over the ridge. I need to haul this load out now. The seam is widening under the crane's weight. If I don't get this iron block into the foundry and cast that wedge, the dome collapses before noon. All right, here we go. Heavy load. Must hold.
Must hold.
Taking the stairs now. Heading inside. Outer hatch is locked, bringing the air back up. The container is safe, but the habitat is freezing.
The wind has kicked up a wall of fine regolith. Visibility is down to nothing, and the extreme cold is turning the suit joints rigid.
Breach. Pressure drop. Secondary bladder failure. Locator is flashing amber. I need the kit. Now!
Suit breach on the outer calf. The tape is holding the seal for now, but I can't take another fall with this dead weight. The primary hydraulic valve is obstructed. We need to clear this blockage to restore pressure.
The piston is jammed solid into the conduit wall. No saw can touch it. I'll have to wedge this bar into the fracture seam.
The core is in the coil, turning the power up to maximum. Let's see if this planet's bones can give me a blade.
The line is clear. The internal seals are locking down. The greenhouse is holding its air, but the ground isn't quiet. Power load critical. Engaging secondary breakers now. Damn it, it's not holding. The composite shell melted through. Skin is intact, but the insulation is shot. I can't stop the pour now, or the melt freezes in the crucible.
That's not an echo from the strike. The blade is picking up a clean, repeating pulse from deep inside the bedrock basin.
It's crude, heavy, and full of cosmic slag. 8 kilos of solid ballast, but the magnetic signature is off the charts.
The living sectors are completely dark and freezing. I have one shot to carry this ballast out there and break that hydraulic lock. Whoa! Close one. The meteoric iron has a massive magnetic draw. It's locking onto the frame like a vise. Let's see if the steel gives first. The internal dome pressure is at 5%. If I back away to find cover, the expansion will rip the entire shell open. Right here, no room for error. If the forge welds hold, the line clears. If it shatters, it takes my suit with it. It's a rhythmic cadence. 3 short, 3 long. This isn't seismic noise. Something buried down there is active and broadcasting.
My suit is compromised, the base is freezing, and I've got an artificial pulse screaming through a crude iron spike out in the dirt.
Historical database match found. A long-forgotten, automated atmospheric probe? Verify the status of the probe RTG power supply.
The circuit is dead. The field is stable. Now I just need to see if the base can claw back its heat before night.
The air is warm again. The plants took a hit from the cold snap, but the root systems look secure.
Foundry is cold. The coils survived the overdrive. We have an unrefined tool library now, if we ever need to cast another wedge. Air must be earned every single soul on this sand. If you forget the scrubbers for an hour, the room turns toxic while you sleep.
Sol 242. Structural status update for the future landing party record. Listen close. Sol 242. Structural status update for the future landing party record. Listen close.
We had a near-extinction event for the agricultural dome at dawn. A high-density iron bolide crushed the main pipeline assembly. We had a near-extinction event for the agricultural dome at dawn. A high-density iron bolide crushed the main pipeline assembly. The casting needs precise thermal profiles to fuse the unrefined cosmic ore, forging the cutting wedge. The crude iron blade picked up an artificial signal. The impact shorted an old lander's RTG core right into the bedrock. And the geological data is just starting to overload. The grounding line is only a patch. That nuclear core is still hot down there. I'll be out with the shovel at first light.
The forge tool is a permanent fixture now. A raw steel marker holding the line against the frost and the old secrets. The forge tool is a permanent fixture now. A raw steel marker holding the line against the frost and the old secrets.
Sol 242 is done. The greenhouse is breathing. The forge is dark. But Mars never sleeps clear.